Sexy. Ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá. Indura.
Who is John Figz?
What's going on? I am John Figz. John Figz is a husband, a father, an MC, an avid hip-hop connoisseur, easygoing, a lion. I am a Leo. Basically, cool motherfucker. I'll laugh with you all day, 23 hours of the day. You fuck with me that 24th, that line's coming out. That's John Figz right there.
And John Figz, this is the name that you've chosen as your brand and so forth. What does John Figz actually represent or mean?
John Figz is my government name is Juan Figueroa. I switched it, I flipped it, and Juan Figz, short for Figueroa. You know what I mean? I incorporate that and meshed it up, and me shorten this up and flip it, you know what I mean? So I do both. I'm an English and Spanish artist. I speak both languages. Spanish was my first language. And I just decided to flip that. I had tons of different names prior to this, but I said this one right here, let me establish this name. And this represents me well, because what other way to represent yourself than with your own name, you know what I mean?
You do hip hop, you make
Hip-hop.
Spanish music, you just stated. How would you define your music?
True MC shit. Old school hip hop like that, keeping the 5 elements alive. MCing, the b-boy, the graffiti. I used to write graffiti back in the day. For the DJing, to everything, all elements. You know what I mean? That's what I represent. That's what I represent. You know what I mean? That's kind of a lost art in today's age, but I hold on, near and dear to it. But you always got to move with the time, so you incorporate everything with what's going on now. Yeah.
You've been doing this for some time, I see. So, who is or was your favorite music artist, and how did that person influence your identity and music career today?
Yo, believe it or not, man, Michael Jackson.
I believe it.
Look at the jacket. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Michael Jackson was the first artist. Bought a tape from. Then I bought a tape of. Tape. I'm aging myself. Tape. For those that don't know, a tape, you put it in a tape deck, and sometimes it'll get tangled up. You have to get another one. And yeah, Michael Jackson. I used to listen to a lot of old soul, Al Green. My mother put me onto Isley Brothers. She was more of a soulful person. She would listen to that type of music, and I incorporated all of that. You know what I mean? And, as far as hip hop, my first tape my cousin gave me was Big L. Put It On featuring Kid Capri. That was my first hip hop, and my introduction to hip hop. I was about 6 years old, and my cousin put me onto that. I'll take that home. B-side was an instrumental. I threw that on, and I was trying to kind of fill in words. That's when it started, around 6, 7 years old. Filling in my own words to, the instrumental side, the B-side. In the tapes, there was a B-side, you know what I mean? Prior to that, the vinyls also had that. There was an instrumental side to the vinyls. But after that, I just started buying more tapes, waiting on Tuesdays for singles to come out, because Tuesdays used to be the day the albums just drop, singles just drop. And just ask my mom, I'm gonna go to the store, give me $5, get a single. Whatever was new, make sure they had the instrumental. That's when I started writing. Messing around, goofy rhymes, but, you know what I mean?
Of all things you could do or could have done, why did you choose this path and calling as an artist, a rapper, a songwriter?
Man, it just calls me, man. It just, hip-hop, just music, just in general, it just calls me. It called me, and it's something you do, brother. It's not something that, you know, it was like, yo, when the teachers, what are you gonna be when you grow up? Fine, I'm gonna be a fireman, you know, I'm gonna be a police. I'm not, I wasn't like, I'm gonna be a rapper, like, you know what I mean? At that age, it was more, the music thing was, it was an outlet, you know what I mean? Just to share my feelings and just whatever I had enclosed inside, you know what I mean? Just let it out. I could be free, I could be whoever, you know what I'm saying? My first name was the Gutter Man. All I talked about was sex, because that's how I could express myself. You know what I mean? So that was a means, you know what I mean, to just express myself and let it all out, you know what I mean? That's what hip hop's up there. Yo, express your art. You know, every individual has their own identity. Do your thing.
You put out the Don Juan project this year.
Yes.
What are other goals that you have as an artist to come?
Just put more projects out. You know, 2020 has been a difficult year. You know, it's been a hell of a year. But I definitely, you know, I linked up actually with my cousins and we started a podcast, a hip hop podcast called The Advocates. We just started that, you know, began the legs running on that. And man, listen, we talking about hip hop and all the elements and you know, struggles as independent artists and just where the music is headed, you know, so that's out there on YouTube and you know what I mean, so that's what I'm focusing on.
You mentioned 2020, which was difficult for probably all of us.
The whole world.
Initially, what were your goals for 2020, and did you actually get to achieve them, or were they derailed by the pandemic?
Yeah, the pandemic hit everybody extremely hard. Harder for some, more than others, you know, but 2020, me personally, you know, I had to deal with a lot of just internal conflicts with family, you know. I even had, you know, a close family member, you know, try to commit suicide due to the pandemic and mental issues. And that was really hard on me and just the family in general. But you know, there's always bumps on the road, right? As they say, and you overcome them, and you know what I'm saying. We here now, you know what I mean? These beautiful people, and you know.
What are your goals for 2020 and moving forward?
Just keep striving, man. Keep going. Keep doing this music thing, and just sharing it with the world. You know what I'm saying? The likes of you guys, you know, Gio, you know what I mean, your brand, things Legacy, Papa K, you know, just moving, man. Because one thing I learned is life moves on, keeps going. You can't stand still, you know. And we've all done it before, you know. You get caught in certain situations and you stand still. You gotta keep moving. That's one thing I learned in 2020, especially in 2020.
I have to ask you, what are your plans for your next album or EP? You working on something? A couple things?
You know, the writing I always wrote throughout the whole pandemic, but haven't recorded much. Actually, be on the lookout for The Advocates. We dropping an EP. Myself, Dylan Music, the Rub, we all The Advocates, my cousins. So yeah, man, we planning to drop that, you know what I'm saying, some hip hop, boom bap. I also have EPs that, you know what I'm saying, that we recorded, me and Jill recorded beginning of the year, before the pandemic happened. And we got some hidden gems there, you know what I'm saying, including yourself, you know what I'm saying? But Gio, man, yeah, you know, going to Gio's like second home, you know what I'm saying? I've been going there, fun fact, recorded my first 16 at the age of 16 at Gio's crib, which is crazy, you know what I mean? So, shit, 20 years later, we here. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Let's talk a little bit about you working with Gio. That was a fun fact. I didn't know that. That was pretty dope.
Wow.
Speaking of Gio, who is Gio the Architect to you?
Man, Gio the Architect is all in the name. He's the architect. I'll tell you why, man. Because we started out making mixtapes in my boy's basement on actual tapes, recording, pausing, punching the record button, pause. We used to take those tapes, the recordings, take them to Gio's crib, and he would convert them into CDs. Yo, I'm talking fucking Morse language right into you motherfuckers. A lot of people don't even know what the hell's going on. What tapes? CDs? What the hell is that? Yo, we used to do that, and he would work his magic. He was the architect, you know what I mean? Make it sound all dull and disrupted on the tape. You'll clean it up, and you'll play it you'll convert it, transfer it to the CD. We were able to play it in cars and CD and Walkmans and whatever CD players. Man, you know what I'm saying? So that, we take it back to that, and that first 16 I wrote on the spot in Gio's crib. So right there, y'all, I was so comfortable and at ease. I'm like, damn, you know, and I wrote that like in 5 minutes. First 16 ever, which was more like a 32, because I didn't know how to count bars. But, yo, it was insane, man. Just, you know, just the experience, and over the years, just working and working. And he's always been pushing me like, yo, we'll catch up, and we're like, yo, he'll touch base, like, yo, what's up? You still writing? You writing? Like, yo, kind of like, yo, a teacher telling us, you got homework, man, what up? You know what I mean? So, yeah, brother.
So, I mean, yes or no? I've imagined you made beats with Gio before, yes?
I'm sorry?
You've made beats with Gio before?
Made beats, yeah. I got my Biz Marquee on, brother.
What's it like making beats alongside of the Architect?
Man, it's just a new thing. It's an experience. It's, you know, just working. He put me onto this videos of Timbaland. Timbaland just, his process of making beats with his mouth, and I'm like, damn, I could try that shit. He's like, yo, try it. And we've been, you know, just rocking out. I have these, my mind is always working 24/7, so I always have these sounds in my head. And I'm like, yo, let me just try to beatbox and shit, because I used to, you know, it's hip hop, you can beatbox. Even if you don't know how to beatbox, one day you'll wake up, yo, I know how to beatbox, you do hip hop. So we started making beats like that, and he does his thing behind that computer that make your shit sound insane. Your voice doesn't even sound like your voice anymore.
Yeah. Right? Hold on. Imaginations, the proud faces, the proud faces, the mad faces, the counts of faces, the proud faces.
Word.
I like that. You seem to have a lot of time spent with Gio. Give me a favorite moment though. Like if you can dig in the time capsule, give me a favorite moment with Gio the Architect while making a song.
While making a song? Damn, you know what? Just him laughing, because I'll be saying some outlandish shit, and he just fucking cracks up, and I'm like, damn, yo, get back to recording. It'll be like 5 minutes, nigga, yo, you said, I'm like, damn. But you know, like just moments like that, you know, and I purposely sometimes write like, yo, this shit's gonna be comical, and then, yo, he'll be like, yo, you said this is crazy. Those moments right there, it's just priceless, you know what I mean? Just hip hop is just art and bringing people together, you know what I mean?
All right, I'll name a few things. Making beats, recording, mixing, filming, or editing videos. What do you feel Gio the Architect is greatest at? You have to pick one.
Man, that's hard, because the video and the video editing and all that, that's new to him, and he's mastered that like in a year. It's crazy. Like, you know, he surpassed dudes that have been doing like for 5-6 years, and that's insane. You know what I mean? I mean, when he started, you know, he's like, yo, you know what I mean? I remember I think you had a camera, and he was like, yo, I just got this camera, you know what I mean? From, you know what I'm saying? And nobody, you know what I mean? He got this camera, and we're gonna try these things out. So I don't know, the best thing, yo, his mixes are crazy. His mixes will make you sound like a fucking, like radio, like, you know, High 97, you know what I mean, 105.1 type. Like, his mixes are, yo, I say the mixing. Yeah, he's like, he be mixing some marvelous shit in the studio. You know what I mean? Like some gumbo shit he be creating. Throws everything in there.
I want to dive a little deep to your music career. Explain a story that dealt with a dangerous situation that happened within your music career.
A dangerous situation?
Yeah.
Oof, man. I say casualty of war, man. You know, I say things could have gotten real ugly between certain camps. You know, me running with certain dudes, and them, you know what I mean, causing internal drama between them, and me being associated with someone. You know what I mean? Just getting caught up in silly high school girl shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't dangerous, but it was something that it could have gotten real ugly. You know what I mean? Because once you mix music with streets, shit does not work. You gotta pick either or. You can't do both. You know what I'm saying? I chose to do the music years ago, not to be in street shit and gang shit. And, you know what I'm saying? 90% of the dudes I grew up with are in gangs. You know what I mean? And a few of them, and I still say what's up, and I still, you know, hold them close to my heart. But it's something that I'm not gonna be out there wilding out like that with. You know what I mean? So, for the most part, everything's been fun, man. Hip hop has been fun for me. You know what I'm saying? Just killing beats. That's what I'm about. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the end game for you.
Okay. The end game, like the Avengers type shit? Like,
probably a
Sam
little
with a
more,
finger type shit.
a little less Hollywood, a little more reality in a sense. So, you know, I've known you for a bit, but I've heard you speak on legacy. What does legacy actually mean to you?
Man, and this is funny because when I reconnected with Gio, you know, it was a couple of years I wasn't even recording, and Gio was trying to figure his stuff out too, and then we linked up again, and I'm like, yo, it's not even about fame, it's not about the money, it's nothing about that. You know, at the end of the day, it's about the legacy, leaving something behind. You know what I'm saying? 100 years from now, 200 years from now, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, damn, they're gonna see someone could hear my joint, could see a video, and inspire them. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you was keeping that shit alive. My thing is keeping that hip hop shit alive. You know, that's my thing at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Legacy, yeah. You know, for the kids, man, for my kids, you know what I'm saying? They're inspired right now, my kids, you know. They see me, oh, daddy's on TV, you know, now they want to do videos, you know. So that's what it is, man.
Oh, that's beautiful. In regards to your music career, what's your overall dream for it?
Oh man, you know, since I started from that pre-internet era, you know what I mean? I was like 2001, 2002, up until like 2006, right before MySpace and all that. Like, yeah, we used to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to travel, we used to perform, and the illest thing to me, the most exciting thing is performing in front of a large crowd. That's the most exciting thing. So, you know, that's always gonna be my love. That's one thing that I hope 2021 that could come back, because quarantine shit sucks. You know, not being able to have large crowds and all that, and just performing, brother. Like, that's my thing. Like, I hope, you know what I mean? And to be honest, we all have a concert together, you know what I mean?
When it's all said and done, what do you want to be remembered for?
Yo, just that good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. He was a good friend, a family man, just an all-around good dude. You know what I'm saying? He's someone that you could be around with all day long, and just have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
So all of those people looking to pursue this journey in music and they desire to be an artist, what wisdom can you provide them, and what should they prepare for to be successful in their music calling?
Hey, yo, tell you this thing, man. You're gonna lose a lot of relationships, whether it be, you know what I mean, loved ones, family time. It's gonna be, you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, all that's out the window. You know what I'm saying? You pursuing this, you're gonna lose friends over this. You're gonna, it's total dedication. And work on your craft, perfect your craft, work on your craft every day. Man, this is a tough one. This is a tough journey. It's one of those things, man. It's one of them things that, you know what I mean, you have to be prepared at all times, 24/7. And you gotta be able to love it, have the passion for it. You know what I'm saying? Passion, it's all about passion.
Passion.
Yeah, man.
What advice would you give yourself at age 15?
At age 15, shit, I was wild at 15. 15, go trust your gut. At 15, trust your gut. You know what I'm saying? Go full on. Just, you know, dive into this game head first. You know, forget about everything. Just do it 24/7. Just focus on the music if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people say, you know, go to school, fuck school. I'm sorry, but if this was something you wanted to do, something you want to do at 15, I would have told myself, yo, go hard with this music shit. For real.
Alright. Being that it looks like you're gonna receive an award right now, who would you say could play you in a movie about your life?
Who could play me in a movie? Damn. Let me see. Shit. Yo, get that dude from The Arrow. You know that show, The Arrow? Get that dude from The Arrow. Yo. Oh, it's just slight resemblance. I don't know. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Boy, yo. Yo. Yeah, get that dude from The Arrow. He's about, you know, I'm like 5'11", 6 feet and shit. He's about that. You know,
Last question for you. If you were an ice cream, what flavor would you be?
woo! Yo. Girls, the ladies telling me what's up. You telling me you wanna lick this on a hot summer day. Now, yo, you know what I'm saying? That butter pecan Regan, now but I'm Dominican. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and that's one thing again. That butter pecan Regan, you know what I'm saying? That rum raisin. Get that lick in and get drunk at the same time. Damn. That's a good one. My man said an ice cream. Wow, y'all wild, man.
We good?
Yo.
You good, bro?
Yo, first of all, I want to thank God for this award. Yo, y'all some funny motherfuckers.
Good shit, bro.
Yo.
Mafioso. Yo. I was born and raised in Queens. I don't say raised, I say reign. Cause I reign supreme, release the potent, the logic is. They on thin nights like hockey sticks, tired of being modest in this game full of snakes and vultures. Jungle created boasters, make no mistake, everything that glitters ain't gold. I'm into this show, expose those living the hoax. You know the ones that mimic and gloat. I ain't lying, I'm a lion, never call me the goat. Sheeps the masses, they peeking massive, but can never reach the matters. I'm leaving laughing like a fiend trying to feed his habit. My quest to bring peace, lift feet with the speech like magic. Defeating malice, doing me with passion. For your subs ain't subtle, you can hate it or love it. If you're raising the bar, I'm spotting y'all cause I'm way above it. Taking care of your fam, now that's gangsta. Executing your plan, now that's gangsta. Now land anyone or anything divert you from your initial goals without having to fold. Gangsta, taking care of your fam. Now that's gangsta. Executing your plans. Now that's gangsta. Not letting anyone or anything divert you from your initial goals without having to fold. Gangsta. I'm from a place where those that come home from jail get celebrated, and those in school get laughed at for graduating. Infatuated with pistol madness, you could get snuffed and robbed for a chicken sandwich. It's a race to the finish for strength, roast some spinach. I'm Popeye, no beefing like vegans, won't catch you with Five Guys. Stay by myself, and there's sharks in waters. I'm swimming like Phelps since a youngin'. I never asked for help, can't rely on the soul. In 2020, I'm out for the gold and provide for my wife and 3 kids. A strong family man, 24/7. There's no weekends here. Even through depression, I never disappear. So let's get one thing clear: he does his thing. None of y'all can ever check this king. Lyrics and hooks maneuver like bishops and rooks. Hold your position with precision like you catching a juke. Taking care of your fam. Now that's gangsta. Executing your plans. Now that's gangsta. Not letting anyone or anything divert you from your initial goals without having to fold. Gangsta. Taking care of your fam. Now that's gangsta. Executing your plans. Now that's gangsta. Not letting anyone or anything divert you from your initial goals without having to fold. Gangsta. Now that's gangsta. Now that's gangsta.